If you want to know my opinion on what I think, just keep on watching. Hey guys, what's good? It's your girl Nisi here and I'm back with a new video and happy new month. Oh my gosh guys, I can't believe we're in September, but hope all is well and thank you to my new subscribers. Shout out to y'all and my remaining ones. We're on 780 and yes, I'm still on the road to 1K. So if you're new here, subscribe and join the family. But yes guys, for today's video, we're going to be talking about Miss Northwesty, your bestie. We're going to be talking about Northwest and Kim Kardashian. They're currently in Rome, I think, in Italy. And yeah, Northwest stepped out looking like this. So the TikTok streets are divided as always. And, a lot of people are like, yeah, she's expressing herself. The brat dolls, the monster high dolls, this is how a lot of the dolls look nowadays. And it's like, that's true, but doesn't mean she has to dress like that. A lot of people are why can't kids just be kids? The whole like dungarees, the denim, oversized t-shirts, like the 2000s, like bring back that type of fashion, the jerseys, like why can't kids just be like, that kind of tomboy look? Everything's tight, everything's short, everything's got cutouts, you know what I mean? It's given like bikini, like they're always constantly on holiday. Like, where's the cover up, modest clothing at? Listen, for me, the clothing's one thing. At the end of the day, Northwest is her child and Kanye West's. For me, it's the wigs. Like it was her birthday not too long ago. She had a blue lace front, but she had it cane rolled, and then she had the baby hairs going on, and then obviously in this picture she's got another different like blue wig on, and it's just like, why does a 12-year-old need a lace frontal? You know what I mean? It's not like it's a synthetic wig or just a normal wig. It's a like 30-inch bust down blue two-toned wig. Like, why do you need it? Now listen, I'm a wig girly. I love switching up and wearing my wigs, and I do wear like a lot of color wigs, like the reds, the blondes, orange, you know what I mean, the gingers, but I just a 12-year-old. Listen, I didn't get my first wig until I was like 20 years old, until I had a job, until I could save up to buy the bundles, you know what I mean? 12. And she's been wearing wigs even before she was 12. So growing up, I wore extensions, but I didn't get extensions until I was like 7 years old. I didn't get my first weave until I was like 17 years old, and then I didn't get my first wig until I was 20. Like, do you see? But yeah, I'm gonna roll the clip and I will be back with my.
This is what Kanye was afraid of. 12 years old? I never thought I would say Kanye is right, but what the fuck? At first, I didn't even recognize that this was Northwest. The fact that she looks like one of Kim's friends instead of her daughter is beyond me. Like, sorry, but that is not okay. When I was 12 years old, the most I put on was mascara and lip gloss. And I know some of y'all gonna be in the comments about, oh, she can do whatever she wants, but this is, like, sorry, this is fucking ridiculous. 12 going on 26, okay? Like, we need to bring back the old times. Remember when Bruce Jenner was telling Kylie to wash off the eyeliner on her face when she was 12 years old? Yeah, because this, what is actually going on? Like, Kim knows she's wrong for letting North come outside like this. This is exactly what Kanye was afraid of. That's exactly what's going on. They're literally using, or sorry, I should say Kim is using her daughter, her daughter. I don't give a fuck what y'all be saying. 12 years old, like I said, that is not 12 years old. And I can just tell that she's the one who runs everything. Like, she probably picks out her own clothes. She tells her mom, oh yeah, I'm gonna wear this and y'all can't tell me nothing. Because that's exactly what it gives. I watched her literally grow up, and I'm not saying, listen, she's 12 years old. If she was 18, 19, 20, okay, cool. But you're not even a teenager. There's no way. Like, look at this. It's like, I don't have to say much.
Yes, she told no lies. This is what Kanye back in the day was trying to warn us about. Like, he's seen this before it even came to fruition. And like, can we be surprised? Like, when he was going off on his rant, we were like, Kanye, you married this woman, you chose to have children with this woman. So it's kind of like, what did you expect? And I agree with her. This is not giving mother and daughter, it's giving best friends, twinning. And she's 12, like she said, she's not even a teenager. Can you imagine when this girl's 16? Like, can you imagine if she's wearing this at 12? We can only imagine, like, she'll probably have like tattoos, because Kylie, she started getting, like lip fillers and stuff from such a young age, you know what I mean? She was dating Tiger allegedly at a young age. So you can only imagine when she is that teenage stage when it's like legal to have sex, and it's not looking good. And again, yes, Kanye did try and warn us, but at the same time, that you married the same woman that got famous off her sex tape. Like, make it make sense. You could have had children with anyone in the world, and you chose Kim Kardashian. So, and you know what I find really interesting is, they have 4 children together, but they just always seem to push stuff on Northwest. Now, can Northwest be picking out these clothes and saying, I want this? Yeah, of course. And like she stated, she probably runs that household. I'm wearing this today, and you can't tell me nothing. Again, when I see little clips of her and North, it doesn't give mother and child. It gives, oh, we're best friends. Like, look, no, she's my daughter, but she's my bestie. Like, you know what I mean? She's obviously Kim Kardashian's always wanted kids, the daughter. Like, trust me, I get it, but there still has to be boundaries, rules. But it does seem like they are pushing an agenda. The next generation of Kardashian slash Jenners are biracial, so they want to carry on, the whole, what the Kardashians are famous for, basically. So yeah, but yeah, let's get into some people's.
Okay, so everybody is talking about Kim Kardashian and her daughter. And her daughter, 12 years old. Is it inappropriate? I feel like if her mama said it's okay, then it's okay. I mean, she's 12 years old. She do look a little grown, but hey, her mama said it's okay. So, I mean, what can anybody else say about it? Like, y'all be worried about the wrong shit. Like, as long as you and yours is good, what everybody else do with theirs shouldn't matter. Y'all worry about the wrong thing. Why y'all in their business? If she want her daughter to look like a little doll from Monster High or whatever you call it, I love those dolls. She looks fire, actually. She look fire.
Yeah, man. So he doesn't see a problem with it, and obviously I hear what he's saying. He's like, the mom's fine with it. She's with her mother, so why does anyone else care? I'm sure her father is not happy about it. Kanye. I'm gonna put a meme here. Like when he's got that proper grumpy face on, if he's not wearing the mask and those boots. That laughing one when he goes to say like she looks good. No no lies told. Blue's my favorite color, but I just feel like it's not age appropriate. But again, this is just my opinion. She isn't my child, but again, we all know there's predators out there, people that the dark web, etc. Like it's just not a good look. And even though they've got security, anything can still happen. Like no one's unapproachable. You know what I mean? Things can still hit the fan. Things can still happen. Again, her mum went to Paris. She got robbed. You know what I mean? Fake or not fake. Like you know what I mean? Just because you're a celebrity, you're not untouchable. You get so stuff can still happen to her. And again, with Miss Blue Ivy, I have to mention because it's like when you mention Blue Ivy, you have to mention Northwest. When Blue Ivy was at the premiere for Mufasa, and then she had that beautiful gown on, I put a picture there, and people were like, "Oh, she looks too grown. Why she got makeup?" We have to keep the same energy. At least that was a full gown, and it was red carpet appropriate. This little monster high look, like no.
Miss Mamas, be so for real. If that was Blue Ivy, the internet will explode. There will be millions of think pieces on Beyonce dressing blue in a corset. Be so for real.
See what I mean? You can't mention one without mentioning the other. And it's sad because when they were born, they were put against each other. Like their fathers didn't do a whole album and tour together. Like really, Blue and North should actually be besties, like for real, because their dads at one point were so close. But again, the internet's gonna internet and they do compare them a lot. And I agree, they would be howling at Beyonce and Jay-Z if Blue ever stepped out in an outfit like that. And Blue is really tall for her age. You know what I mean? North, obviously, people are talking about the boots and that she's taller than her mum. Kim, I think she's 5'2", so she's around my height. So Kim's tiny, and then obviously you've got those like really chunky boots on. But I agree. Like they will be coming for just again when she was on that red carpet, that gown she had on, people were coming for the Carters just for that. So can you imagine a corset and like a bubble skirt or a little tutu? They would be dragging the Carters.
All right, so yeah, Northwest is visibly taller than her mom. Her mom is only 5'2", okay? And then you look at North's boots. She's got some big combat boots on. She's very Ye. She's very Kanye. When she's with Kanye, she seems to be more herself than when she is with her mother, especially with what she's wearing. But the weirdest thing is that your comment is about her height and not the fact that she's literally wearing a corset slash French maid outfit, and she is 12 years old. She's 12 years old. She should be in her room making like mixtapes and ugly bracelets with her friends, maybe playing dolls or like dress up or like doing somebody's hair, probably braiding each other's hair. Maybe there's a pillow fight thrown in there. Like those are the things she should be doing as a 12-year-old girl. But since she is the 12-year-old daughter of the devil herself, who started out looking very normal, very basic, very mid, like this is Kim Kardashian. This is what Kim Kardashian looked like in the 90s. And this is what Kim Kardashian looks like now. There is nothing real about her. These fake. Her whole entire face is fake. You know that they've like given her a lip. How many lip lift? How many nose jobs do you think she's had? Because I think she's on about the third, maybe fourth one. She's for sure had things done to her chin and her jawline and her brows and her eyes and her hair and her ass. Let's talk about her ass, because that thing is out of this world. Like, it is not normal to have an ass like that when you're 5'2" and like tiny. Like, her frame is tiny. North, on the other hand, her frame is not tiny. She's still gonna grow. I have not grown since I was 13 years old, and I was almost 5'10" when I was 13, and it's been downhill ever since. But North, she's still on the up and up. She's gonna be tall. She also has a unique build for a woman, and no, I'm not trying to be mean to this 12-year-old girl, but she looks like she could, play certain positions on the field, on the football field. That's all I'm gonna say. And here they are together hand in hand. So Kim's ass, hips, lips, tits, all of it fake as fuck. I would like to believe that North has not had any plastic surgery yet. We know she will. It's inevitable. But yeah, like, look how long North's legs are compared to her mom's. That's like 6 inches different right there. So North is gonna be a tall drink of water. She's in like 3-4 inch boots right now. Kim's probably in heels too, though. Okay, you got to keep that in mind. I don't have a full body shot. Anyways, a reminder of Kim Kardashian in the 90s, 1993. She was 13 years old, and that's what she was wearing. Baggy jeans, a baggy tee, throwing up a middle finger, as any 13-year-old should be doing. Not this. Eat price like Queens. K, love you, bye.
So much shade was thrown in her clip, and I hope she wasn't trying to call Northwest a big back. Like, listen, she's got black genes, so yeah, she will be taller, she will be thicker than her mother, but again, her mother has had multiple surgeries. So we don't even know what the real Kim Kardashian should look like, because maybe the time she has gained weight, like when she was pregnant, she's run and had surgery, so we wouldn't even know what the real Kim, like she stated in her clip, she's had so many surgeries, like, you know what I mean? This, like, from head to toe, everything's fake. Like, it's crazy. It is sad that nine times out of ten, Northwest probably will have surgery again. If it's not even a mum, her aunties have had surgery. You know what I mean? Her grandma, like that's what they do. They've got that doctor on speed dial. So it's sad, but no, Northwest is beautiful. She's still growing into her body, her height. It's just the outfit. Like again, we want the baggy tees, we want the baggy jeans, you know. When she described how Northwest should be in a room with her friends, pillow fighting, playing with dolls, listen, that was children of the 90s. Even if she's going to be at home with her friends, they're going to be doing TikToks, trying out new trends, like YouTube streaming. Like, they're not the kids of the 90s or 2000s. Like, these kids are something else. And anything they do in the bedroom, it will be technology, internet, you know what I mean? There, but yeah, so she did say Kim is 5'2" because a lot of people are talking like, oh, look at Northwest, she's taller than him. Did you see the boots that she was wearing? Like, come on. She's probably just a little bit smaller than her mum, so she might be like, I don't know, like 4'11" or something. But again, Kim's tiny, she has a tiny frame and she's tiny in height, just like myself. So there is going to be a point where her kids are going to shoot past her. Like, even my son, I've got an 8-year-old, he's up to my shoulders, like he's very slim and tall in no time. By the time he's 13, he'll be taller than me. So you know what I mean, it is what it is. But yeah.
Okay, controversial hot take right now, but there's a picture of Northwest and Kim Kardashian going around, right? And North is wearing this cute little corset. North is 12. And I'm not shocked. Like the rest, like the comments are kind of more towards being upset because it's like, why would you let a 12-year-old just like that? But in my head, like that's Kim Kardashian's daughter. I don't expect anything else. Or like Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy's on a world tour right now, girl. Hello? Like, I'm not expecting anything less than that, right? Like when you think of Beyonce, you think like she had a daughter. Everybody knew that daughter was going to do something within the industry because it's Beyonce. I just when I saw that picture of North, I thought, oh, cute. Cute. Like, I did not think, like, oh my god, she's 12. Like, why would she let her dress like... It's Kim Kardashian, girl. It's Kim Kardashian. I don't know. I don't know. When you see when you match the parent and you view the parent, it's really hard to not expect anything different. Right? I don't know. Maybe a hot take, but...
Yeah, she's not lying. Like, are we shocked? Don't be shocked. Like, what? It's Kim Kardashian, and I just feel like it's just gonna get more scarier as she gets older, especially when she starts messing with her face and getting surgeries. And people are like, oh, Kim Kardashian let her 16-year-old get this or get a bum lift or BBL, and it's just like, it's Kim Kardashian. Like, what did you expect? Chris Jenner let Kim get anything she wanted, so Kim is obviously going to do the same with her daughter. Now, Mr. Kanye, this is where he needs to enter the chat. If he puts his foot down, because obviously being underage, you still need consent from both parents, especially when both parents are in your life. So obviously he can put his foot down, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the Kardashians, the Jenners, like, they got that money. So they kind of always get their own way. So I agree with her. Like, come on, you can't be shocked. Again, she mentioned Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy, yeah, with her, I think she does wear a lot of stuff that are age appropriate, especially like when she's out with friends. She's always in like, she dresses quite 90s. She's always got like the tees on, the baggy jeans, the Air Forces or whatever, like the, you know what I mean, the trainers on. Um, Again, like she stated, she's on a world tour. Like she's touring with her mom. Like when she did that catwalk and she walked out by hers, I was so proud. I was just like, oh my gosh! Like even me as an adult, I wouldn't have that courage to walk out. So the way she was walking, strutting, flipping the hair, and you know, giving literally she's Beyonce's twin. Like, oh my gosh. Did I think she was gonna be like a singer or a rapper, you know what I mean, taken after a rapper? No. I did believe she would be in the industry, so maybe pushing for her to be more of an actress, which obviously they've done that with her being in Mufasa. But yeah, her being on tour, no, I didn't see that coming, and I am proud of her because when she first brought her out, people were like, Blue Ivy, go sit down, you can't dance. She got, you know what I mean? She had training, she had that one on one, and she came back and she showed them, like, yo, you said I couldn't dance? Watch this space. So I'm proud of her in that aspect. But overall, I think she does dress quite appropriate. Can it be too much sometimes with the makeup? Yeah, like girlies under 18, leave your face alone. All these makeup, skin routines, you don't need it. Like your skin's just coming into its own. Obviously, when you hit puberty, some people get acne spots, all that zits, all that kind of stuff. No makeup. Mm-mm. No makeup. Mascara, if anything, and a nice lip gloss, and you're good to go. Like that's what I grew up on. That's my go-to now. I'm not a big fan of that like beat face. Like I've got eyeliner on today. I've got lip gloss, lip liner. That's it. I'm good to go.
I'm going to say something crazy, but the reason why Northwest does not get criticized in the same breath or in the same way as Blue Ivy is because culturally and socially she is white. Yes, that is Kanye West's black child. That is Kanye West's black child. But she is being raised socially white. That is a white girl. Like, white little girls have never faced the same criticisms that black girls and Latina girls get because of stigma. But I can only speak for my community. I have witnessed the adultification of black girls in real time. I have listened to women say, you need to change your shirt, you need to wear different shorts, you need to wear longer pants or this or this or this because men are in the house. Me personally, if you have to say that, that man shouldn't be in the house and neither should you. And this is not applied to Northwest because she is still going to have to face stigmas that black women will face when she is older. But right now, the reason why she doesn't get the same criticism is because socially she is a white girl.
Ooh, did he hit the nail on the head? I agree. And I'm just thinking about people who are biracial and they have white mothers. It's different when you're biracial and have a black mother. So I definitely agree. Northwest, I think, I don't know if they still live in Calabasas in LA, but you know, they live in LA, that whole Hollywood. A typical black girl or Latino girl won't know about that lifestyle. Like, that's usually, you know, blonde hair, blue eyes, Becky, you know what I mean? So I would definitely agree, even though she looks black and she has a black father, she is being brought up white. I agree. As much as the Kardashians love black men, love black D, you know what I mean? They're a group of white women that are growing up white and welfare. So until she starts acting out, that's when they're like, oh, you know, the black side's kicking in. Da, 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 da. But for right now, yeah, she's being seen as a white girl. You know, Doja Cat, she was brought up by a white mother. Drake, you know, white Jewish mother. So even though they're black or biracial, they are by a lot of people still seen as white. Obviously, the right, like the racist people will never see them as white. They're like, nope, you know, the whole one drop rule, da 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 da. But no, socially, people, especially because of that name, Kardashian, Jenner, like that name holds weight. And even with Khloe Kardashian's daughter, because she's like the darkest out of all of them, I think her name is it true? You know, her daughter, a lot of people, fans, trolls were like, oh, she's ugly. Da, da, da. She's one of the most beautifulest out of them. But people trolled her daughter specifically because her daughter's the darkest. I know with Kanye, I think they didn't used to show Saint because he was quite dark growing up. So it's little things like that, you know what I mean? Cardi B, you know, she's got her beautiful children. Blossom's a lot darker than Culture and Wave. Listen, that's the thing with genetics. You don't know what your child's gonna look like, you know what I mean? But I definitely agree with him. Like, just because her mum's Kim Kardashian, they're gonna treat her and put her on a pedestal compared to Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy's got two black parents, one from Houston, the other one from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Used to be you know what I mean? Again, she's seen as a black girl. Again, Northwest, she's biracial, but she's still seen more white because, you know, her granny's white, her mum's white. So, you know, I definitely agree with it. Like, that's why Northwest can get away with a lot more compared to Blue Ivy. And Blue Ivy knows that. I'm sure the Carters, her mum, her dad have had the talk, which a lot of black parents have the talk, especially when it's dealing with police, you know, be on your P's and Q's, don't be making no jumping moves, don't be giving them no chat back, you know what I mean? Like, one day I'm gonna have to have that conversation with my children. So being black in a white man's world or whatever, like you do have to have the talk, and no, you will get racially profiled. So no, I agree with him.
Everybody's losing their mind on how Northy, is dressed at 12 years old. It's the Kardashians. What did you guys expect? They are not normal people, okay? I don't care what anybody says. They're not normal people. Why are you guys surprised?
The West, where is Mr. Kanye? Like, he's not been in the blogs or like trending recently. Can someone go and check on him, make sure he alright? And what does he think of his daughter dressing like this? I agree with her. Like, you're shocked. Like, really? This is just the beginning. Things are gonna get more extravagant. It's gonna get more wilder, more extreme. But when one of the interviewers were interviewing Kardashian, she was like, "Oh, like describe Northwest's look," and Kim was just like, "I just let her express herself. You know, if she wants to wake up one morning and wear a paper bag over her head, she can. If she wants to wear a blue wig, chunky boots, a little French skirt, corset, then she can." Like, Kim is literally her number one fan, her bestie. Like, so yeah, she's just like, whatever Blue North wants to do, she can do. Like, can the parents enter the chat? Like, what? Even the interviewer was like, okay. It was like, okay, that's nice, you know. Kids, especially like 5 years old, six, if they could wear like their Halloween costume, or I don't know, something to do with Christmas every day, they would. I know, like, my daughter, she likes to do like play dress up. So, you know, playing house, cup of tea, like tea time, dressing up as a Disney princess. If they could go to school like that every day, you don't think they would? So I get it, children, they do need to express themselves, but there's a time and a place, and then there's a time for the parent to enter the chat and be like, no, you're not wearing that today. You know what I mean?
Many people are so baffled that Northwest looks like a 21-year-old at 12, and I don't know why. Are we forgetting that her auntie literally slept with her sister's baby dad when she was 15, and the nigga was a grown-ass motherfucking man? Are we forgetting those festivities was happening around that little gag when she was small? The girl was born when that shit was happening. Are we forgetting right now? Are we also forgetting that her father parades a young woman nakedly out in public all the time? Are we forgetting that too? Are we also forgetting that her mother literally got famous off of a sex tape? Are we forgetting that the Kardashians sell sex? What do you think is gonna happen to the kids over there? Y'all be expecting too much from people. What are we not making correlations of? Everybody's so baffled. Everybody's over here. This is what Kanye West didn't want. I think that's what he wanted. Kanye West religiously told us that he loved that he was marrying a lady from a sex tape. He told us that religiously. The man only really started talking dog shit about Kim Kardashian when she started sleeping with Pete Davidson. Let's talk about that. Because he couldn't fathom that a white man had a bigger peen than him, slaying his wife down. Mind you, the whole time he got a younger woman naked, titties out, on red carpets and shit. What do we expect? What if a young child is being raised around that behavior? What do you think the young child is going to be? What?
Oh my gosh. She told and no lies. And you know what? Kanye, he does so many antics. I forgot about him parading his new wife on the red carpet when she had that black fur coat on, and he was like, take it off. And she was fully naked underneath. Him getting a blowjob somewhere. I think he was in Italy, ironically. And they were like, you're never coming here to this part of Italy ever again. Like, yeah, it's just, he has a porn addiction. Yeah, it's just giving sex on both sides. Like, these kids, they don't stand a chance, really. You know what I mean? Like, we can't be shocked by this. And again, she mentioned Kylie Jenner. She was messing allegedly with Tiger when she was 15. She's only 12. Like, she's got 3 years to go. It's like, oh my gosh, somebody, Jesus, take the wheel. Like, somebody, please. Like, mm-mm. But yeah, she told no lies. Like the family is all about sex. Like any way you want to get it, you can get it. Like, but yeah, shout out to her. She told no lies. Like we can't be shocked that she's looking like this at 12 years old.
So, what do you guys think about the recent pictures of Northwest circulating in the internet? I mean, everyone has got a lot to say. Of course, Northwest is the first child of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, and she is 12 years old, and that's exactly what's got everyone talking about. These images have got people saying that she is dressing way too older than she actually is. Is the outfit age appropriate? Others are saying no, it's actually people's reactions that is sexualizing her. I don't know. But another thing that people are saying is that this is proving Kanye West's point. Remember earlier on in the year, Kanye West likes to go on his rants on Twitter, and he's been saying he accused Kim Kardashian of sort of selling his daughter in the industry and sort of accusing her of trafficking, implying that the Northwest was being trafficked. Does this prove his point? How do we feel about it? Here's the image. Let us know.
Yeah. Kanye, again, you knew who this woman was before you married her. And on top of that, I don't know if they've got a great co-parenting. Like, I've not seen him take any pictures with his children recently, so I don't know what's going on. But it's sad if he's telling the truth that she's pimping her out and da 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 da. It's sad. But again, you chose, like, and this is what I mean, women, when you're giving your womb to a man, choose better. You know, when you get that dusty, broke, annoying baby dad or deadbeat baby dad, you should have chose better. And Kanye, you should have chose better. Like we all knew how Kim got famous, how she blew up. She's been married multiple times before she got married to you. Like it's just like with this situation, we can't be shocked. And Kanye, you can't be shocked how she turned around and how things ended. It's like, and you're no better because now you've got this young new wife and you're parading her around like she's a walking naked mannequin, like it's crazy. So I just at the end of the day I feel sorry for the children because at the end of the day that's who's just gonna suffer the most, you know what I mean? Hollywood, it's a crazy place, so just them being brought up around all that anyway. And it makes me laugh because Kim Kardashian wants to get her sex tapes scrubbed off the internet because, you know, as the kids are getting older, she don't want them to see it. But it's just like, boo, that's how we all know you. Like, that's how you came on the scene. We already knew Ray J from obviously Brandy's sister, him being like an actor slash artist. We didn't know you. And now how we met you or how we were introduced to you, now you want to get it scrubbed off the internet. And this is what I mean. Don't do things that you're ashamed of because when it comes to light, and you know the internet, once something's on the internet, it's on the internet forever. So as much as she wants to scrub it, if someone's downloaded it, screen recorded it, saved it, if they put it out there, she might be able to come for them. It's not revenge porn, but you know what I mean, she's naked, like, you know what I mean? So that's the only thing. If people do show that tape, they might get sued. That's the only thing. But once something's out on the internet, it's on the internet forever, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Kim Kardashian fucking strikes again. She's allowed her daughter to leave the house wearing what I believe, what many other people will believe, is a provocative outfit that is not appropriate for a 12-year-old girl. She literally, bless her, Northwest's heart, she looks like she's out on a night out with her mother and her mother has brought a mate with her. That is what it looks like to me. It's completely inappropriate. It's sending completely the wrong message out to young girls out there. There are so many predators out there. There are so many people out there with ill thoughts, and particularly in the industry that they are in. It is known for that sort of thing. Why is she putting her kid in this position? Why is she putting her out there like this in such a corset that literally extenuates, obviously, what she's got? And I think it's bang out of order. I think as a mother, she's failed her 100%. This is not protecting your child. This is literally exploiting your child to create a brand.
She was vexed, not coming over the British swearing, like, but yeah, she told no lies. Like, even Kim's Kardashian's outfit, it doesn't help the situation. It literally looks like they're going on a night on the town. Like, I don't know where they were going. I think they were going for a meal, but yeah, the way they're both giving, like, I agree. And I love how she touched on the predators, Hollywood, like, This is what I mean. For certain people, this is just, oh yeah, it's nothing. Like she's just dressing like a Bratz doll, blah blah blah. But if you know about Hollywood and all the little circles and the dark web and all that gory stuff, you know, the rabbit hole goes deep. So there's deeper meaning to this. And again, if she's dressing like this at 12, can you only imagine what she's going to be wearing at 16, 17? Like, you know, that teenage, like, enjoy your teenage age adult scene, like, enjoy that age. But a lot of girls are rushing. Again, she's pretty much an influencer, like the Kardashians, Jenners, they have big influence. So that's the other thing. Kids that look up to her, you know what I mean? She's got a mad following on TikTok. You know what I mean? Kanye West didn't even wanted to have TikTok, and Kim was like, bet. Like, we don't care what you think, she's gonna have TikTok. And Kim was like, she won't have TikTok on her own, we'll share it. And it's just like, girl, you know what I mean? Her dad, the fact that they can't come together because you both of yous made this child and you can't come to an agreement. Kanye West is like, nah, I don't want on TikTok. Kim's like, she's having TikTok. Like, so I already know this outfit, Kanye has no say. Like,
Anybody who thinks that this is appropriate or okay for a 12-year-old girl needs to have their hard drive checked. 12, by the way. Not even 13 yet. Not even a teenager yet legally. Not 16, not 18. 12 years old. A corset. Boobs up to here. A short skirt and acrylic nails. In what world is that what a kid wears? By the way, this is so on brand for this family because they're all disgusting and horrible and awful people. But like, this is a kid, guys, and she's not dressed like a kid. I feel like social media has warped our thinking of what like an actual child is supposed to look like, of what appropriate dressing for a kid looks like. And I promise you, this is not it. It's fine to express yourself. It's fine to have colorful hair, blah, blah, blah. But this, 12. She's 12. And don't you dare even try the whole, oh, you guys are over sexualizing her. No, there's no reason why I should see a 12-year-old little girl's cleavage. I think the problem is that with tall girls, like, people forget that they're kids, that they're at their age. She doesn't look like she's 12 years old because she's so tall and voluptuous, and like, people forget, but she's a kid. She's a baby, and there's no reason for this.
I agree with her. You know, the black and brown girlies, their body fills out a lot more quicker. They start their periods earlier. Again, soon as they're tall, just on height alone, like I've got a lot of family members of boys that are like 13, 14, but they're like 6 foot already. And I remember one story with my cousin. He tried getting on the bus, you know, to buy like a teenage like bus pass, and the bus driver was like, "No, you're way older." And he was just looking at his height and judging him. And he's like, you know, had his school uniform on and everything. And he's like, if I was 18, or why would I have a uniform on? Like, so again, I agree. Black boys, black girls, when that high kicks through, when your body starts, you know what I mean, shaping, start getting curves, it's like downhill from there. People start treating you like an adult, like a grown man, a grown woman, and it's like, I'm still a child. She's 12, like she said, she's 12 years old. She's not even teenage, like she's not even 13 yet. You know what I mean? So I agree with her. Like, even if it wasn't Northwest, if I was just casually out at a restaurant and I seen a 12-year-old kid walking past me dressed like that, I would like double turn. I'd be like, what's she wearing? Well, I wouldn't know. Obviously, we all know Northwest because she's famous, but I wouldn't know that girl walking past me would be 12 years old. So again, the height, dressing, acrylics, makeup, the wig. Please, like, can we just go back for kids just being children and dressing and looking their age? River Island, I used to love shopping there. But after I had my daughter, so my daughter's 5, after I had my daughter, the outfits were just getting really like foppish, like very skimpy, short skirts, a lot of cutouts, like bikini. Like, I hate seeing children in bikinis. Why is a child got a bikini on for what? You know those proper like cut out like the bra shape. They've got like the flat chested. Like, why have children got bikinis? It's weird. I want to see children in full swimwear. I don't want to see no thong. Like, it's weird. These short skirts. It's weird. And then they've got like these lace up boots. Like, what is going on? So yeah, I had to stop shopping there because the prices won't cut in it. And then on top of that, the style. I don't know if they got a new fashion designer, but I was just like, no, sir. Me and my ex, we've come to an agreement that, you know, my daughter won't be wearing no like crop tops, no skirts, you know what I mean? Jeans, leggings, full top. Like, come on, man, let's get it together. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below on Northwest's outfit? Do you think it's just her expressing herself and it's like harmless and people are just overreacting? Or do you think this is harmful and she should be dressing more, you know, modestly, just basically like a child? But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.